Good morning. It is freezing here where I'm at. I'm on my way to pick up my son for a visit. I made a video the other day about my ex-wife getting remarried. So shortly after, us separating and going our separate ways or whatnot. And in that first day of it, it really didn't bother me a bit, but I have to be honest with myself, and I have to be honest with y'all, because I believe that these videos are helping some people, or maybe they will someday. But in the subsequent days after, there has been a little anxieties and a lot of thinking about, it's kind of like a jealousy, but it's not really a jealousy. It's really hard to explain these feelings, and I have to get into them more. But it's almost an insecurity and a jealousy feeling. But I just wanted to come on here. I felt like I really need to say something because, like I said, when I first found out, it's what I expected. I really did expect her to move on quickly because I knew that that's how she operated. That's how she got with me. And it wasn't unexpected. It was just, one of those things that catches you off guard. You know it's coming, but still. And I guess that first day I was a little in shock or denial or whatever, but it's not to the point that I'm really super depressed or anything like that. I think it was the second or third day I was a little down. But there was also some other things going on in my life that could have been contributing to that. So it's kind of hard to say, We've got a lot of emotion anyway, and we're sitting here trying to figure out everything that's happened before and dealing with everything that's happening now, and it's always just a big ordeal. And that's why I think a lot of this happens to the stronger people, It's not, I don't see this happening to weak people. Everybody I talk to, and everybody I see making these videos, and everybody I see in the chat rooms, they're strong people. They're hurt, but they're strong people. It's kind of one of those things, it sucks to be in this group, but at the same time, if you look at the people in the group and you think to yourself, well, I'm like these people, we're strong, loving people. And when we put our mind to it, there's nothing we can't do. And that's the thing I've been wrapping my head around lately too, is I've been really idle, and I've been really lazy, and I've been letting a lot of stuff be my excuse for not getting anything done. And I need to quit doing that. I guess I've been having a pity party. But I know I need to stop that. And another thing that before I even left, one night I was laying in bed, and she just got through tearing me down, just completely stripping me bare to the bone. And she was doing her makeup stuff and acting like nothing was wrong. And I was just like, whatever, what the fuck ever. Sorry. But I was just going on, with the show. Because by this point, I'd already figured out what's going on. I knew I was leaving. I just didn't know when and how it was going to happen. And I was laying in bed, and all of a sudden I got this image in my head of this woman, and all I can say is I'm gonna find you, because when I saw her, it was just complete love. I felt centered and everything, and I don't know what that was, but here lately, even before I found out about my ex getting remarried, this same woman has been popping into my head, and I'm hoping and praying to God that He's bringing her closer to me, because I feel like she's the one I've been waiting for, the one I've suffered through all this stuff for, the one that I've had to prove that I'm worthy of. And that's not saying that she's going to be my everything, she's going to complete me kind of stuff. In a way it is, but in a way it's not, because I've had to learn that I am enough. I can do this. I have been doing it. I survived that. I survived being alone. I survived all this, and I'm going to continue to survive. I know my value now. I know my worth. I know my boundaries, and I also know that this woman wouldn't do that. And I believe that that's going to happen, and I have this image in my head clearer than any image I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's just amazing. But I've started writing her letters, you know, so someday, you know, I can say, you know what, this is meant to be. This is, you know, I've been describing her and everything, you know, and I'm not so set in my way. You know, I don't want to say that this is how it is, but I believe that that's how it's going to be. Because you never know what God is going to do for you, or how He's going to deliver something, or anything like that. But I just felt like I needed to say something, because I would really like to find this person, because it feels like it's the person I've been searching for all my life. And if she's anything like I think, it's not going to be an easy task, because I've never liked an easy task. I've always been, you know, that way. And I think it's going to be a fun thing. I think a lot of it is, I'm getting to the point where I'm moving on from all that hurt. You know, I still have some. And even my counselors, she's like, you know, you're doing really well. And, you know, I think I am too. You know, I put in the work. I listen to what people say. You know, I go inside, and it's a struggle. It is. It's a constant struggle. But you're in a jungle of pain trees and vines that want to torment the shit out of you, and you got to just keep pushing through. You got to keep hacking at them. You got to understand yourself, because that's all there is left to do, is understand yourself, and you can be out of that shit. And I'm not completely there. I'm getting closer to being there. But life is getting better. Even on the down days, they're better than they were, you know. But my life is better than it has been in 14 years. And I'm broker than I ever was, but you know what? That ain't what's important. Because I know that there is a freaking thing gonna happen, and everything's gonna break loose, and I'm gonna be happy. And my children are gonna be happy and safe, and my life is gonna completely take a 180. I mean, it's just going to be an unreal experience. But I really don't know. I mean, I hope that these videos do help somebody. And well, that's like now. I'm about to pull up here, and I don't have the anxiety that I usually do. I'm hungry. And I've started putting weight back on. That's something, because I was down to really low on my weight. But I finally started putting weight back on, and I'm doing better. But I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna wait for them to show up, and I will talk to y'all later, and God bless y'all, and have a good holiday.